why I'm nervous to be live, even I'm always live nowadays. Shoot. Okay, I guess it reconnected, so that's a good thing. Um, if you guys can tell, I've had it for a few days. I am actually kind of sick, which isn't good because I am going to camp next week. But I have post-nasal drip, which I need to figure out how to get rid of soon. I do go to the doctor's today, though, so I can get that figured out. Um, but otherwise, yeah. I'm just here, and I have to go to school soon, but I'm just hanging. And don't mind the noise in the background, that's just my dad playing video games. Which is so dumb, he doesn't even get a job, he just plays video games. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't say that. He's gonna get mad at me. But, yeah. Oh my gosh. But, I don't know, this is just kind of a chill stream, just hanging with the fox. I didn't know what the title is, so I'm like, you know what, fine, I'll just say hanging with the fox, even though I'm not wearing spiky right now. Right over there, so I can be able to just chat with certain people. Like, even though a lot of you guys are my new subscribers, it's like I said yesterday in yesterday's stream, I love I love our connection already. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like then if I had a huge crowd of people, yes, I'd still be talking to them, but it wouldn't be as personal. You know what I'm saying? But now it's kind of like we're getting to know each other. Technically, it's pretty cool. I think. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, that's what I think. Uh, but anyways, I'm just sitting here. Um, was gonna I don't know if I was gonna draw, but I actually I thought of a new way to do spiky. So maybe I should do that. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it like I usually do when I do a live stream. Um, so yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, and remember, you guys, in all this, especially since I don't have my Mad Lib, so I don't really have anything to do. If you guys want or whatever, because the live streams especially are. I mean, all my videos are, but it's based on what you guys want me to do as well. I mean, not saying I can't. Like, what I mean, and this is kind of a tip. Like, usually, if you do videos, oh, okay. You could always try reconnecting or whatever. I think that might be good. That's what I do sometimes. Um, but real quick, I feel like my videos are things I want to do, things that I'm just having you guys tell me to do, or you would want to see on my channel. But I do feel like, like it is based around you guys too. Um, but yeah, and yeah, if you also, if you if you reconnect, that should work, I think. Oh, and therapy, man. I have to go back to therapy. My therapy, like, I won't detail it, but basically, my therapist was an intern, meaning she, still went to college, and I won't say her name, but she was just kind of temporary. So I'm actually on the waiting list right now for a real therapist. I mean, she was a real therapist, but like one that's not an intern. So it's kind of sad because I actually really need therapy desperately, but I just have to admit that. But it's hard because I still have to wait. So it's kind of like, not saying I can't wait, but it is kind of difficult at times. That's the struggle, I will say. Also, it's hard. I'm still trying to figure out if you guys can. If you want, you don't have to, but you could always give me suggestions or send me links to, or later on, after me links to finding out good tutorials on certain fursuit things, especially making noses. I went to a therapy. I don't know, maybe how many times, because of oh yeah, well, I don't know if I should. Well, I know the feeling. I know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't, like, talk about it because it's more personal. I felt that feeling. I mean, like, you you do, and that's the good thing about therapists is sometimes you're like, think positive. They're there to help. Best at it, but sometimes I feel like when you instead, I know some people, in therapy, not even in therapy, people that have felt bad people for doing. Sometimes they'll like bring their friends into the situation, which I guess is fine. Okay, yeah, I'll be here still, and please don't swear. But yeah, I know what you mean. But the only problem is that there are kids out there who will literally, even adults, I mainly know, but there are people out there who will literally ask their friends for help, which is fine, but they kind of then are like, oh, you guys don't care about me, I'm gonna commit suicide now. And it's like, that's not good. Not only because you want to commit suicide, but you kind of do realize that you're dragging other people into your situation and then making them extra upset because you're dragging them into your crap. Not saying that's, I mean, it's not suicidal, but not saying you can, like, stop feeling that way, which you can, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's what you feel, which isn't good, but it is. Unfortunately, it's this world, it's sinful because of the devil, we feel sometimes a lot of hard things happen to us, like, it's hard, it's just hard, also, I'll just wait for you to get back on the stream, or Akarsha, I hope I'm saying that right, but I'll wait for you to get back on the stream, excuse me, but yeah, I'll just be here. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I wish I didn't have this postnasal drip because I don't want to have it during camp. Because I want to go swimming. I want to be able to go swimming and all that. And now it used to be just, this postnasal drip is like usually, it's kind of gross, but it's usually like boogers flowing through your nasal cavity and down to your throat. But now I'm having a stuffy nose, which I don't like. Both are bad, but Okay, cool. And I am still here, of course. But yeah, and I'm so angry that I have this postnasal drip, especially like I said, right before when I'm about to go to camp, because it's like I'm gonna be swimming a lot. I mean, yeah, when I'm at my camp, the main place I hang out is the science center, which is where all the animals are, because I like hanging out with the animals. But it's hard because when I do want to go swimming, it's going to be hard because of my postnasal drip. And what's worse, I don't think we're able to swim underwater for the test, but usually at camp, when I go to my camp, which is Timberley in East Troy, Wisconsin, usually the yeah, it keeps doing that, and I don't know why, because I'm on my Wi-Fi, and yes, Wi-Fi connections can be bad, but still, like, I just turn off the Wi-Fi and turn it on again. But anyways, I have to swim that whole lap, and I have to be able to tread water at the same time, but I want to be able to do that so I can actually do more, because the thing that I hate about my camp is if you don't make the swim test, even if you are a good, decent swimmer like I am, even though I'm not saying I'm the best, you literally, oh, and okay, I'll be here, but you literally can't go anywhere in the water unless you make the test. You are, I mean, you have to go with an adult, but it's just dumb. But yeah, I'll wait for you. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk about myself, but I'm just kind of ranting, But yeah. Man. I know you're usually supposed to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, but because of this postnasal drip, I'm going to do the opposite. Man. God damn it. I mean, shoot. I did it again. Sorry, I'm just waiting for you guys to come back on the stream. And I'm waiting for other people, of course. But yeah. Hello. See. Actually, you know what? Be right back. I'm gonna look up how to get rid of this dang postnasal drip. Okay, I'm back. It takes a few seconds to really go on set up the stream again, which I think is dumb. But I just had. I'm gonna check it out later, but I had to look up how to get rid of a stuffy nose and postnasal drip. But I don't know. But yeah, I'm just kind of bored. You know what I kind of want to do sometime? Except the only problem is it's kind of hard to. It's hard to do live streams on. It's hard to do live streams on the computer, but I kind of want to do an Animal Jam live stream. That'd be awesome. But it's impossible to do. That's what I hate. That's why it's so much easier on the phones. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, well, it's weird because for phones, I mean, I guess it depends on what phone you have. Even though I don't think it really matters, what you usually do is you click the button at the top right. And it's that video camera button, and you either have an option, you can click left or right. Left is it'll show all your footage that you might want to upload to YouTube, and then right it'll say go live, and it has like this weird bar button kind of thing. And you click on that, and you just set it up. It's kind of annoying because unless you want to do a live stream like sideways, like up and down, where your phone is I think it's just horizontal. No. When it's vertical, I always get those two mixed up. But when it's vertical, you can do that when you set up your stream. I'll explain it better later. But if you want to make your stream like how I have it, where it's kind of like it's horizontal, you have to turn your phone I mean, you can title the live stream vertically, but if you want to go live or you want your camera to be set a certain way, you have to set it that certain way. And if I don't know if it'll show it on the screen, but see, I just went horizontally and it says orientation is locked, rotate device back. So it's kind of stupid. I can't just do it in any direction I want, especially when I start the stream. It's kind of weird. But on computers, you have to go through this whole other system, and on top of it, they say you have to have they act like you have to have a webcam. I highly doubt it, but it's hard to set up. That's all I know. And one time I did a live stream, or I tried to on the computer, but it was still live when I was trying to quit out of it, so it was really weird, and it didn't even work. It supposedly records your screen, but I think you need a certain app. It's really annoying. But I don't know. It's bizarre. And YouTube itself is just weird. It's annoying. Like, the creators, they block you out for whatever, I mean, not whatever you do, but yes, I get that copyright content is copyright, but if they even hear a bit, like, if you even, like, for example, this is just an example. Before I knew I could just use it as a Google Drive file, I had to upload my song for the Denver dance comp that's coming up in August. I had to put my soundtrack on YouTube, which had different songs that weren't mine in it. Even though I said that those weren't my songs, but I had to put it on YouTube because I thought they said you had to insert a link into this certain box on the website, if that makes any sense. But they're literally like, oh, well, like, they didn't really make it specific. They just said you had to put a link, and I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb. But But I thought, okay, the only way I'm going to be able to do this is to upload it to YouTube. But then YouTube, literally, seconds later, it'll first put my video, so you guys can only see it if you have a special link to access it. And then days later, and it did that recently to me, because I've tried to do this several times. Days later, it'll literally block it out from different people around the country. Like, I'm the only one who can see it, and I think that's really dumb. It's like, why? I get that it's copyright, but they don't. It's kind of it's kind of a squirrely situation, you know. But that's what I don't like. Sorry, I accidentally tilted my phone again, or my dad's phone. You know what I'm saying. Oh, one of you guys just left. No fair. Sorry, this stream is kind of just me chatting right now. You guys can if you want, you guys can ask me questions or have me ask you guys questions. To my friend. Oh, thanks. Because I'm lonely. Well, don't worry, I'm still here. But I see what you mean. Like, because you're watching it. But yeah, sorry, that's not a middle finger, people. That's actually a shovel. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it's according to the series. If you want me to explain it, I can. Because I love the series of the Max. But I'll explain it later, because I know you guys don't really care to hear about it. Oh, shoot. I lost the feather to the headdress. Wait, what do you mean? Yes, I am a Christian, but I'm not, like, preaching. What do you mean? What was that? You know, I'm sorry, but I'm confused. I just have to be honest. And even if you don't like Christians, I'm sorry, but doesn't mean I'm gonna change my views, my spirituality. But, you know, that's just me, because I know. You can say whatever bullcrap you want. I didn't mean that in an offensive way, just sometimes people bash me on YouTube, so not all the time, but, you know. Wait a second. Wait, I wanted to see one thing. Yeah, I just mean, like, you know, it's... How should I say this without being mean? I don't want to be mean. What I'm saying is that, yes, I do swear like a sailor, but I don't do that on my channel, because this is more of like a kid-friendly channel, even though I have sworn on accident. And yes, I am a Christian, but still, you know, I'm not, like, yeah. Okay, good, thank you. Because it's just, you know, I don't want people to hate me for, I mean, some people for some reason like when people swear, which I think is kind of dumb, but I don't know, it's just not my thing, at least on YouTube. I still think it's bad, even though I do it all the time, but you know what I'm saying. Also, I need to find an outlet to plug my phone in, or my dad's phone. Wait. It's usually over here. Hold up, guys. I need to... Actually, wait. Let me, well... you know what. Dad, can you turn that down a tiny bit? Please. Okay. I'm gonna quickly grab my little, not the box, the block, you know, for chargers and crap. You know. You know what? I'll just use this other cord. What? Oh, shibida. That was actually me swearing, but that's all the swear words in in one. I got that from my uncle. But one second, guys. This is really awkward to happen on a. Okay, just don't, man. Um, but I just stepped in dog poop, which I really have to clean up. But you know, that's super awkward. Just kind of in the middle of a live stream, I just step in dog crap. Wait. Wait a second. Okay. You're right. Don't tell anyone that I'm wiping my feet, which aren't clean, on a clean towel. That, my feet were covered in poop, so that towel's clean. Just don't talk about it. Don't say it. Don't tell anyone. Okay. Just keep that quiet. My parents will never know. It's not like my parents actually watch my YouTube channel. I'm just kidding, they do. They actually watch my YouTube channel. It's getting funny. They watch my videos all the time. But oh well, that's fine. I don't really care. Because the thing is, it's like if you don't want your parents to watch your YouTube channel, then that must mean you really post bad content. But I'm not like that. Okay. You know what? I wear my fursuit when I get bored, so I'm just gonna wear my headdress, just because. Don't judge me, people. I do actually have Native American blood, so. Wait. What? You literally licked a lamp. Wait, I just realized something. Oh my gosh, that actually gives me a funny idea. See, watch this. Plastic. Ew. I didn't actually lick it, but the joke is his mask was originally a lampshade. So, and you guys won't get the reference. It's from the 90s. But yeah. The max. I'm the max. I don't know. Why does this... Whenever I wear this headdress, if I have my hair tied up, it doesn't look the same. It doesn't look as natural. It doesn't look as good on me. I might just wear my fursuit instead, because this is kind of just random. But oh well. I love wearing this thing. I haven't worn it in years, so might as well. Well, you know what? Never mind. People these days think, oh, well, I must be like me, myself, like, oh, she must be culturally appropriating Native Americans. Like, it's like, for one, that's just a stupid thought. Thank you, by the way. Two, I actually am Native American, and even if I wasn't, I'm just celebrating their culture, But yeah, thank you. It's my headdress. Because I don't know if you guys play Animal Jam, but, I kind of play it once in a while, but I used to be obsessed with it. And, like, one of the rare items in the game is the headdress, but I got scammed. Like, someone stole it, like, hacked into my account. Well, they didn't hack in, but they scammed me, and stole one of my headdresses, and it was my first ever Animal Jam headdress. So I'm like, you know what? Might as well get one in real life that actually has meaning instead of having a headdress on a virtual game, Because that would be just dumb. Even though I'm still really badly wanting a headdress, but I got my own real life headdress, so I'm satisfied. Just like I am with my fursuit. I have a fursuit, so I don't have to... yes, I want all the fursuits in the world, but still. Drink Snapple. Why? If I'm really that boring. I hope I'm not that boring where you have to do a bunch of crap on my live stream. Not saying it's bad, but you know what I'm saying. I hope I'm not boring you guys. Okay, good. Thank you. Yo, Fuzz. It's a long time no see, technically. You know, but thank you though. I mean, yes, I kind of do talk about random stuff, but still. To a store. Okay. Well, I walk to stores all the time because I have a store right near, like, right in my neighborhood. It's so weird. Ew, guys, I still have dog poop on my foot. Here, wait. I gotta go clean this off. Oh my gosh. Wait, I just stepped over something. Oh, gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. You've been busy. Yeah, I kind of want to work on my fursuit, but I'm not quite sure if I should. You know what I'm saying? Especially because I'd rather watch a tutorial video when I do it. Do you guys dare me to show you my dog poop on my foot? Or should I just not? Yeah, bye. See you later. Oh, crap. I should really get this off my foot. This is just awkward. This is like... Here, wait. Oh, crap. Now I'm swimming in it. I have a literal dog shibata on my foot. That's the thing about my dogs. They just go wherever, and I hate that because we let them out all the time, but it's like, I don't know if all dogs do this, but sometimes our dogs will literally hold all their poop and pee in when we take them out, and then do it inside. I'm like, why? Why would you do that? It's just not fair. Don't you realize we take care of you? It's not like we're leaving you out in the wild or something to fend for yourself. But I don't know. It's just me. But I think now all the poop is gone. Yes. I finally don't have furry. You know what? That joke doesn't work. I was going to say I don't have furry trash on my foot, but that doesn't make any sense. But yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I should work on my suit, though. I want to get some claws made for my feet paws, because I have claws on my hand paws. But I also want to work on Spiky's new nose, you know. But the problem is I have to make sure it works, and I have to make sure it's big enough, like, not too big, but I don't want it to be, like, small, so when I cut off his old nose, it'll look really weird, because the problem is, wait, I could do both, actually, sure. Actually, I might as well, because why not? Actually, you know what I could do? I should make him a new tongue. Because, hey, my friend Taylor, she's in Texas right now, but she actually bought a bunch of me and her went to the store because she wanted to buy a bunch of fursuit materials because she's actually having me, even though she's not paying me, which I'm super angry, and I am gonna make her give me money because, I mean, I wouldn't normally do this to someone, but I just feel like, I kind of, she's lied to me a lot. I kind of deserve to have some credibility for myself. Like, I do deserve to be treated with respect, so I would, if she doesn't mind giving me money, especially since I have to still save up for the furry con, I would like her to give me some. But anyways, she bought this for, like, the inside of her, because she has a coyote fursuit, and she got some, like, this for the inside of her ears, and then gray fur and a bit of white. Well, I think it's just mainly gray, but I might as well use the materials since she's not using them, and she decided since she doesn't want to pay me, she'd rather do the fursuit herself, which I think is kind of scummy, especially since I started working on it. I know I shouldn't say this, I'm just gonna stop gossiping, but let's just say that she literally sat around when I was starting on the head, and just said, "Are you finished yet?" And I'm like, "No." "Are you finished yet?" "No." It was just, I know I shouldn't say that, and if Taylor, if you're watching this, please don't take this the wrong way, but, I mean, if you're making a suit for her, she should pay for it anyway. Being friends with someone doesn't mean you can make them give you anything for free. She should have paid you, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. Because it's like, yes, she's a friend, but that doesn't mean she gets benefits. Especially because she always. I feel like crap for saying this because technically I am gossiping behind her back. Yo, by the way. But I feel like Taylor. She's a good. Well, you guys already know her. I've already said her name on previous videos. But, I feel like she just kind of expects me to give her stuff. And she has stolen from me before, and I have proof of that. So it's kind of like, why? What's the point of giving her free stuff if she does all this crap to me? You know, at least that's what I think. But that's why I'm just gonna be like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna use some of her materials. But I'm also thinking I might actually make him a new tongue because here, let me show you guys real quick. His tongue is red, of course, but it matches his fur. And actually, this fleece is actually the original material that was used for his or for my first head of him because I didn't make him out of fur originally. Like the red was just this fleece because I didn't have fur on me. He had white fur, this same white fur for his muzzle, but it was different. But I feel like if I made him a pink tongue, that might not match. And on top of it, his tongue usually is red anyways. And I'm also, I mean, it's not really consistent. Even my drawings of him aren't very consistent. But I don't know. It's just kind of, I'm trying to decide what I should do. But on top of it, I'm also thinking, for one, I might want to do a Velcro tongue so he can have his tongue stick out. And on top of it, I kind of do want to save that the red fleece because I was actually thinking recently, I want a Kigu, and a custom-made Kigu of Spiky. Since I don't have a full suit and I'm about to go to a furry con on top of it, I kind of at least want a Kigu, because if you guys don't know what a Kigu is, it's like well, it's the same thing as a onesie. Usually it's like an animal, like, kind of onesie thing. Yeah, Velcro tongues are the best. But it's even better if you have the I like them when they're Velcro, but I also like the magnetic. Like, if you guys saw Majira's newest video of his new suit, like, he has magnets in his. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my Wi-Fi was cutting out, but what I'm worried about is if I were to take him on an airplane to fly to a con, even though, wait. Okay, finally. Sorry about that cutting out again, guys. But I feel like I don't. What I was gonna say about the Kigu is originally I thought, you know what if I made my own custom Kigu? But then I was thinking, what if, since why don't I just buy a red Kigu with a hoodie, and then like take pieces of whatever material, like hopefully the fleece will be hopefully it'll be made of fleece, not so it's sweaty and hot, but so I can use the red fleece and it won't look like two weird different materials, if that makes any sense. Two different materials. But I could give him like ears, and I could make his nose and make a face for the hood, and then for the stomach I have his blue fluff, or have the white and blue, how his new design looks and all that. So it's kind of like I have my own suit in a way, because if you guys know, a lot of full suiters or suit, even if they have a person has a full suit or not, they'll sometimes wear Kigus. Also, I'm going to quickly put my headdress away. 1 second. Okay, but yeah, I feel like that might be good too. Oh, and then I remembered another thing I have to do is, I might have to measure it, but I have this elastic material. But what I wanted to do is attach it to my arm sleeves. So, because usually what people do with arm sleeves is they actually normally have it attached to a thing like this. So I'm thinking, why not attach it so I don't have to keep constantly pulling them up if they fall off my sleeves. Also, did you guys just leave? That's weird. But I'll still be here. So I don't know what happened, but yeah. But I feel like I should add that. There's so many things I kind of want to touch up on Spiky. Not just repairing him, because he has gotten a lot of holes in his fluff and all that, but just in general, things I want to add. But, you know, yeah. But I started getting to work on this. I'm trying to plan out how this will look, though, these claws, because I might just start on the claws. So I feel like that would be the most important thing to work on at the moment, especially since I have the material. Like, another thing I really want to make is digigrade legs, but the only problem is that, like, the main problem with that is that I have to order new red fur because I'm running out of red fur with Spiky. Like, I literally have just bits and pieces, but that wouldn't look like you usually want to keep as much of the fur as you can. Similar with when you make when you use foam for your suit, you don't want to like just use tiny little pieces. You usually just want to use as much of the foam that's still put together as you can. But I feel like I don't want Spiky to just look weird. I do want to take time on him, but at the same time, I do want to get him ready for the con. Even though I don't need to, but it would be awesome. I'm just working on my claws real quick. This is more of like a test, because I've never made claws. I've technically never made claws before. Wait. Digigrade are so adorable, but they're kind of hard to walk in, from what I heard. Yeah, I know. I mean, I haven't ever worn digigrade legs, but I hear the same thing. Like yesterday, Little Sparrow was on. You know, my friend Salty Sea Ice Cream, if you remember her. But she has digigrade legs, and she said I might be able to borrow them for the convention, but I don't want to like make her give them to me. Not to keep, but you know, for the con. Also, please keep her in I prayed for her last night, but please keep her in your guys' prayers, because we do want to make sure she's doing all right, and we do want to make sure she'll be able to go to the con. But most importantly, that she's doing all right, obviously. But you know what I mean. But anyways, what I was gonna say was that she has digi legs, and they're not as. She said that I saw the pictures. They're good. They're not as like they don't. The padding on them isn't like. They're more. They look. I don't know how I describe them. I'll show you guys a picture someday. They're not like literally like this. They're not like fully shaped. They kind of look slightly shaped. You know what I'm saying? But even so, they're not only are they hard to walk in, but they are also like really hot to wear. You know, that's the only problem. Like, I really want to get some. Like, I am dying to have a pair of digigrade legs, but they are hard. Like, that's why if I make them for Spiky, what I'm most likely gonna do is make a pair of plantigrade legs and then digigrade legs, so I have both. You know. But of the same, like, if I make them, I'm not gonna make them like two totally different design styles. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to keep them both very accurate. Because, like I said, I still do kind of go on and off with Spiky's. Sorry, I do go on and off with his design, but still, I would like to keep it as accurate as possible. But yeah, it's just me ranting. But yeah. Man, I don't know. This is like my start, because I know you want to kind of make darts, which are like little triangles. That looks kind of weird. I have to shape it better. I guess that'll just be a scrap. I should really think about how I'm doing this. I think what I need to do is Hope you guys will come back on this. It's just kind of me right now. Wait a second. Not that. Well, shoot, it's not even. That's what I hate. Because then it doesn't look right. Guess I could fix it later. Trial. Excuse me. Well, this is hard when you don't have a needle to kind of put it together. But this is kind of what it looks like. I don't know if that looks right. Or if it's, yeah, it might be too long. I don't want them to be terribly long. Man, I feel really bad because technically this is my mom's special room because it's like the art room of our house. So I really do have to clean this place up. And this is an okay length. Well, wait 1 second. Around these. Here, wait, I'm gonna check. Here, is it showing my time in the stream? Okay, yeah, I might have to get going soon, guys. I know none of you are really watching right now, but I know you guys try to come back. There's something on my screen. That was fluff. But let me. Okay. I have to see if this is accurate. Dang it, one of these is shorter. I'm trying to make a pair of claws. But there's a method to my madness. Wait. Okay. Shoot, I just might have made the whole claw worse. Why did I do this? Okay, I just ruined the whole thing. Well, I guess it's so much for that. Back to the old drawing board. I could technically... Well, let me see something, guys. If I look at the claws Emily made me, I can see that she definitely knows what she's doing, I'll say that. You know, I gotta think about how it would work. You kind of have to think of the structure. Now, let me try something else. If I cut a piece of felt, and this is kind of just me learning as I go, you guys can see. So if I learn how to cut this, it might be accurate. I still feel like my other idea is going to work better, but it probably won't. Of course, I'm going to leave because my... right when my connection comes back, everyone leaves the stream. I hate that. Shoot. But I'm just going to continue making my claws. Now, this is how I'm going to do it. I know this is to make claws. The only problem with fursuit making, not saying you won't make mistakes, because everyone does, but it can be very annoying and time consuming, and not only that, but product consuming, meaning it really wastes a lot of materials, especially if you mess up. Okay, I think I actually got this a little bit. So what I do is I take my claw. Yep, I got this. Now that's more accurate. Now all we need to do, well, just want to, but let me quickly put my suit over on the couch here because it's kind of getting in the way. So I'll be right back. Or on the side, I guess I could put it on the side for now. Okay, still no one's here. But real quick, I'm trying to grab my materials. Oh, of course my materials were not on the table where my fursuit was, so I technically moved it for no pointless reason. But oh well. I'm also thinking if I should bring it to school, because actually, I know it might seem weird to bring a fursuit to school, but I actually technically have to for my dance class, since I'm actually practicing for the dance competition, so it's kind of like, my teacher actually doesn't mind it when I bring my suit, because that's actually kind of the point of the class, since the class at my school, some of the classes you can actually base around what you need to get done. Like, if you're in art class, if you are working on a project, you can work on it in art class. So it's pretty awesome. So, and that still counts as like grade points. So I can technically, if I was in an art class, for example, which I think I will be in an art class later in the semester when the school year starts up again. Because right now I'm in summer school. But technically, what I could do, and it's really cool. All I need to do is I can just bring in Spikey and just work on him, and that would count towards my grade. Um, Dang it, I also lost the claw I was just working on. Well, that's kind of dumb. Um, but anyways, yeah, so, and with dance class, since I'm actually technically doing something with my time by actually working on something I need to get done, like this dance comp, I'm actually also at the same time working towards my grade in the class, which I think is pretty neat. Um, Dang it, all my sewing materials just disappeared. The only thing I can find is my thread. And I'm having more difficulty for it. Here it is. Dang it. And I lost my claw, my whole claw. I was just working on the perfect claw, and it just disappeared. This is what happens when you don't clean up your messes like I do. I mean, I usually do, but not when I'm working on my fursuit. I just kind of just throw things around. Wait, no, that's not it. Dang it. Well, yeah. Actually, be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Actually, you know what? Okay. Well. Okay, I don't know if anyone's watching the stream at the moment. Okay, yeah, no, I have to go anyways to get to school, but I'll work on my claws later, and I'll probably do another live stream later. So even if you're not on right now, I still hope you guys enjoyed. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.